Okay. Oh,
It says that we're live.
Okay, let's see.
But it's... Is it the same one?
It still has the same picture.
It says, yay, hi. Okay. Where'd we get that at?
Welcome back. Yes. See 70 watching.
No, this is not the same one. Hold on. Okay, live take 2. We're here?
Are we here? Can you guys see us?
We're good? Okay. Yeah. Weird.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cross my striped leg.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just see the other one. If that one says live too as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Is it still going?
Yeah.
Hold
So
on.
I'll just type in.
Remind me while I freshen up my lipstick. So funny, the other day in a video somebody asked me did I have on MAC Stone because it was their favorite and they recognized it. That's how I am. I love something so much I can spot it on somebody. So she could definitely spot that. Yes, it was MAC Stone.
Sorry, another new live.
It's just spinning.
Okay. Wait, you're still in the old live.
Oh, I thought I had swiped it out. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people still in the old live. You're in the...
All right, guys, we're all taking the party over.
Okay. We're good.
Okay.
Weird.
See, when I click on this one, is that the same one?
No, you're gonna go...
Oh, okay. There we go.
We froze... No. Okay, why isn't my chat moving? Okay. Long time no see.
Okay.
You guys are in the other live. Tell the people we're over here now. We've moved.
Long time no see.
I know, really. I don't know why I just grabbed this thing. You'd think I'd learn.
Transition my hair. I started a month ago because of you guys. My mom was like, finally you're getting back to your curls. Oh, that's cool, Lady Unicorn. So, what products are you using to transition? And do you know your curl type? What's your journey been like in the last month so far?
People are saying, hey, 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 hey. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for staying with us. Thank you, Leah Butler.
Thank you, Leah Butler.
Is that a bounce curl mug? Yes, this is a bounce curl mug. This thing is like 4 years old-ish. 3 or 4 years old. I don't think they make them anymore, but it is a bounce curl mug. You know, we haven't used Heaven and Hair from Diva Curl.
Heaven and Hair.
Back in the day, we did.
Back in the day. I was going to say that. I remember that. I think it was back in the day when I didn't really know what products were supposed to do and what results. I just loved buying products. I was a product junkie, and it was Diva, and to me that just meant like it was a good thing. So I got it, and I think I just got everything. I had the Be Leavin', and I had the One Condition. I mean, it was even before the Decadence days. I just had everything Diva. Not really knowing, I think Free Your Curls, that spray. I mean, I just had everything, not knowing how to use. Set it free. Free Your Curls.
Free Your Curls.
Okay. And so I don't have a memory of what Heaven and Hair did, really, unfortunately. But yes, I've tried it.
Hi, Shanbury Williams. She said she's fairly new. Hey,
oh, okay.
Hey. Erin says, you know I love you guys, because anyone else, it would be a wrap. Probably, right? I'd be like, okay. You know, if it's not working, let me just go to bed.
I know, you guys said that the other day, that you watched our second curls video. Because it was us. We said to curls, we said they don't come necessarily. I mean, people are going to buy what they're going to buy. Yes, there's nothing that we can really show you in the video other than putting it in our hair. But it's basically the conversation, it's the connection. Oh, MADCURLS.
Yeah, it's all of it. So they were like going hardcore about make sure you get the product. But I'm like, they come for everything. It's like an accumulation of things.
Yeah.
You know, accumulation, culmination, like
culmination.
It's like a lot of things they come for. They come for the information on the product. They come for us. They come for the stories. They come for the lightheartedness. There's a lot of things they come for that all wraps up into one video. You know?
And this is why you have to be yourself in life, because when we first got on the channel, or when I first came on the channel, and it's TaylorAnne, and then we changed it to Mad Curls, and we brought our personalities on and all that talking. Like, you were just comfortable with Instagram tutorials, not talking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could never just sit there and be in a video. Great, because you always like facial expressions, because in some of the beginning videos, my face looked kind of like hard because I didn't kind of know how to always like look pleasant, because I'm like a serious person, and so you're like, mom, facial expressions, because you never know what portion of that video you have to take out and turn into an Instagram video. And we didn't realize with the last curls one that I said, you could tell that we didn't know that was going to be an Instagram one, because though we took out a portion.
They said YouTube video, like, now when's the Instagram video going up? I'm like, Instagram video, like, we have to do an Instagram video?
And the Instagram video is entirely different because you're not speaking and you have to look pleasant.
Yeah.
And when you're putting products in my hair, I'm very pensive thinking.
Yeah.
And you can see that little wrinkle in my forehead because I'm thinking as I'm putting the products through. But if I know if it's going to be an Instagram video, here I'm putting products in like this. So not me. Okay, so
we each did our own video as a collab with Curls. Like, that's just a video like for them to run, so you might see it pop up on Facebook, but it was separate videos. So the one I did, I put on my Instagram, and then you did one, and I was like sitting on the side, like, while you were filming your video, basically behind the scenes. I'm like, you know, now remember facial expressions, now hold the bottle to the front.
The CURLMIX?
The CURLMIX.
Oh, CURLMIX.
Yeah, the CURLMIX. We each did like a separate video for them that they can run as like a sponsored ad or whatever, and they want them separately. So I did mine on the hair growth, you did yours on the lavender collection. So your video's all like purple and you have the lavender collection and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, this is Instagram. I was like, so you gotta smile, like you gotta like cheese while you're putting products in your hair and show the bottle, and like so it's like totally different than doing YouTube.
It's hard because I don't like doing it by myself at all. I'm not that into social media that I enjoy, believe it or not, like doing it by myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, this does not feel like what I'm used to feeling like when we do it together.
Yeah.
It just comes so natural. But to do it by myself, it feels so foreign to me. I did not like that at all.
I mean, I used to go live on my Instagram, and now like I feel like I can't even do that. I feel so awkward by myself. I feel so awkward. It's so awkward. Ashley Harris says you have resting Grinch face. That's all. I have it too. I think I said on my Instagram I have resting cheesy face. Like, I'm just always grinning.
Yeah.
And I told the story. How remember we got that comment where the girl was like, why is TaylorAnne always smiling? Like, you're just putting conditioner in your hair. Relax. Like, she was like, why are you smiling so much?
I know.
Like, stop.
Let's see. I know that I always say, like, if brands could only not fix what's not broken, then they can move forward.
Just
and so,
make the product, send them to us, and we'll do the rest. Just let us do what we do.
Yeah.
And
because when we first came on there, somebody's like, now do the way so and so does their video. And I'm like, if you want us to do it like that, well then go get that person. I'm like, that's not what we do. I said, I have to talk, I have to ask questions, and we have to be us. And so that's just kind of like our mainstay.
Girls that make it said, LOL, oh my god, that is true. You do smile putting in conditioner. I do, and you know why? Because back when it was just It's TaylorAnne, like I started doing my tutorials because I would be watching other people's tutorials and they just look so like serious and miserable, and it's just like, why don't you smile or like look pleasant while you're doing a tutorial? So that's what I wanted to bring to my tutorials, was like pleasantness and like facial expressions, and I don't know. That's just what I wanted, because I just remember watching other people's tutorials back when I first started making them, and it was just always a serious face or just you know, holding the product.
Yeah. And you'd always be saying
like,
under your breath, mom, facial expressions, facial expressions, right?
So I'm like, you know, when you first started doing it with me, I'm like, okay, mom, I'm like, what I do on this channel, I'm like, it's facial expressions. I'm like, we're happy, we're smiling, we're grinning, we're cheesing. I was like, cheese, let's practice, cheese. And so I've always been about facial expressions, like, fix your face. Like,
Right. It's the only way to get on Santa's nice list.
Naturally, Natalie, people are mad about everything. You can't do anything. People are always mad.
Curly, better late than never.
That's why you can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered. I don't, because you turn yourself inside out, try to please somebody. You really have to please yourself. What was that example I was going to use about? Oh, when we were thinking about our top 5 for the year.
Right.
And I said, this is going to be an example. I said, there's going to be a story at the end of it, because it's an example about never, ever, ever giving up. Because, you know, little did you know at the end who's going to pull out, you know. And I said, and that's why people can't say, oh, that person's going to win. Oh, that person's going to get the award. Look, I quit or whatever. Never quit. You never give up, because you never know. In the end, it's just like the tortoise and the hare. You know, the hare, is it the tortoise is the slower one?
Yes, that's the turtle.
Yeah, the hare's, okay. you never know. That tortoise is just going along, going along, going along. The hair is just boom, boom, boom. Okay, and you just swear he's gonna win, and then here comes the little tortoise just dragging himself to the finish line. You just never know. You know, just when you think, you know, okay, that brand's gonna definitely get, you just never know. I said, so never throw in the towel brands, because you never know.
I can already see our comments though for like any of like the best of 2018 that we do. Well, what about this? What about that? What about that? Like we said. Like, these are what we're choosing. And, like, we're really thinking about it. Like, before we sit down and we film, like, we're really going to think why we're choosing what we're choosing. And there's a reason behind what we choose, and why certain
we'll
things
definitely
didn't make
explain it. And for those that are, like, new into the room, we explained earlier that it's just more to us than just the product, the feel of it, the color of it, the packaging. We said it's just the whole experience with the brand, with the company, with you guys getting it, with the shipping. Just all of it. When you get home, something goes wrong. Can you ship it back? Do they acknowledge that? I'm thinking of CCJ right now when she got that Afrotastic and it smelled kind of weird, and they sent her another one. I'm thinking of myself with Alikay Naturals when they kept saying don't eat it. I'm like, what's there to eat? It doesn't smell like it's something that's edible. It doesn't smell like sweet and bakery like. I'm like, so maybe mine is like not a good one. And when I wrote the email, I mean, I could barely finish pushing the send button before they had another one in the mail. I don't even know if they read it because I wasn't asking for another one. I was just asking, is it supposed to smell sweet?
You got to think of the companies that can take constructive criticism, because
Absolutely.
like that's what you guys like about our channel, is that like we give honest reviews without having to put honest reviews in the caption. But like we're real. Like if we don't like you, like or we don't like the product, we'll say it. You know, we'll say what's wrong with it. Like Sotanicals, we were really hard on Sotanicals in like most of our videos. And they were able to take it down to the we were saying the other day, the that wash and comb, it was in like a bottle that poured out and it wasn't foaming, and they like changed the packaging. They sent out an email to you guys like, you know, we're changing the packaging because it's not working, and so like they were able to take it.
They weren't, maybe it's just we weren't looking in the right places, but to me, when we started doing Sotanicals on YouTube, they just were not on YouTube at that point. I looked and I looked and I looked, and I didn't see anybody really doing Sotanicals. And so to me, I have to say, I'm going to take credit for that. I definitely think that we revitalized that brand. Now, am I thinking more of myself? Probably so, guys. I always
if you don't think more of yourself, who will think more?
If you don't give yourself credit, nobody else will, okay? But I definitely have to say, I didn't see a Sotanical. Maybe my eyes just weren't fixed on that at the time. I don't know, but I looked. I know how to spell Sotanicals. I know how to put Sotanicals in the search bar, and I never saw anything, just old 2-3-year-old videos. And so I have to say, I looked and looked and looked, and I'm like, I love the packaging so much. I'm like, why is this brand not on YouTube? I cannot believe that this brand, with all the cute packaging, there are nobody testing these products. So that's when we started the Sotanical series. Now, was I in the dark? Am I blind? Did I miss the Sotanicals videos, or did we?
Curls the Making said there's Sotanicals vids, but they're old busted videos.
I thought that they were old and busted videos. I thought that too. The ones that I did find, they were old, and I'm like, these are 2 and 3 years old. So I do think that we definitely bought something. So it's a lot that we're going to be putting into this, the brands that we're choosing. And so we didn't know anything about them, and we definitely went hard, and we love them now. And they took it, and that's what I like. The people that can take some constructive criticism.
Some brands can, some can, and some cannot. So, depends.
Yeah. It is what it is, and that's why you can't be indebted to folk. Yeah, that wasn't a good feeling this week. We didn't like that at all. And you all saw it in our faces. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I recently discovered the Red Pure jelly and Marshalls, which I could send you girls a bottle to try. Red Pure, I've seen Red Pure in like Marshall.
Right? You know what I saw in Marshall? No. TJ Maxx that I wanted to get, but I had the whole line in the cart, and then I ended up walking out without anything at all. Like I was just like, I don't know, I don't need to do this. But the Urban Hydration, I got really excited when I saw that, but then I realized there's like 3 different lines, and then I got overwhelmed, and I was like, okay, I don't know what all this is. And do any of you guys use Urban Hydration? I feel like that's another one of those like black-owned Instagram kind of brands, even though it's in TJ Maxx. But
see, people are saying that they didn't hear about Sotanicals until we started talking about Sotanicals. That's how I felt. I don't think I overly stated my opinion before. I think I really did not hear anything about that until we started that. I came out with that whole bunch of stuff all set to go through it this summer.
So the Urban Hydration gels are good. Okay. Yeah, that was another company. I was like, you know, should we try Urban Hydration? So those are some of the companies on the list.
Sometimes you just get product overload, and I'm just like, what are you doing with all that junk right now? Like, I'm like, we
I'm
do
like,
not need another
I'm like,
product.
we're product testers. That's what we have to
I'm like,
do.
it's the end of the year. I'm just like, product overload. Like, let's just give it a break.
Like, we're done. You're done.
I'm just like, enough.
But
All right.
2019's coming, so you got to recharge because we're back. I love videos.
I love
doing full lines. I like when we can break down a full line. Those are my favorite videos to do. Are full like lines. I love those.
Very excited with Mael sending that. We never thought of that benefit of getting a P.O. box.
Yeah, and I'm like, people really just got our P.O. box. I'm like,
maybe
companies.
That's how people get to do unpackagings because they have P.O. boxes.
That's got to be the way. Because I was like, what's this? I'm like, Mael. I'm like, Trey, love. I'm like, where did they come from?
Who was it? Okay, so Lady Unicorn said, do you guys have any tips for split ends? Because ever since I started, my split ends started to show. Because, all right, so let's recap. Lady Unicorn starting her transition journey right now. My tip is to not buy into the hype of you can fix them, because I don't think you can fix them. I think a split end is a split end. Now, they can hide them and mask them. Like Shea Moisture has a product that's like a balm in that yogurt, honey yogurt line that I love. I love that protein treatment, and I love the shampoo and the conditioner. And then there's like a balm in there that they say can repair your split ends. That is a lie. I don't think that they can repair your split ends, but I think it can mask, and they can bring them back together for a particular day and a style for that day. But to me, the bottom line is snip. Very little bit, okay? I take my hair, when I cut my hair, I just take it and just like twirl it down to the smallest section, and literally, like, just like, even that's too much. Just like, just snip that end, just to kind of bring it back, and maybe put the balm on then.
Yeah.
But just to slap the balm on a split end, that's not going to fix it at all.
But we all get split ends. Definitely take your time detangling. I feel like that's where split ends happen the most, is the detangling process when we're yanking and pulling our hair. I was talking to someone in the DMs, and she was saying how she's been having trouble detangling. I'm like, well, how do you detangle? She's like, just under some water, and I just brush my hair. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, you need to get some conditioner popping, get some section your hair, and go like section by section.
Just water?
She said just water and like just brushing. And I was like, ooh, girl.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, no, definitely some conditioner, work in sections, take your time.
And we never knew what slip was, but now that we are doing what we do, now I understand what the word slip is. You have to have conditioner, not just any old conditioner. It has to be conditioner with slip. Now, do I have a name at the top of my mind? We have tons of names, but any conditioner, quite frankly, has slip if it's worth its worth its grain and salt. Okay.
But Aussie has the best.
You
slip.
swear by Aussie, and I just don't.
Yes, Aussie is
You
the
just do. You
Aussie
just
is
love
affordable.
that great big old purple bottle of Aussie, like that. Like, I have never gravitated, not ever, not one time ever, except years ago.
You sleep.
When I had to, I must be asleep. When I had to big chop, and I was scared to death, and so I started looking. That's when I first got onto YouTube, when I first even knew YouTube existed, and I started looking at videos, and I came across Jujubee, and she had beautiful, big thick hair, and I thought, how does she grow her hair? Because her hair was really, really long at that point when I was watching her, and she swore by Aussie. Never. Frozen buffering. Frozen with Superfruit has brand new packaging. It's at Ulta. Wow.
We're here.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, I don't see us there, but I'm moving on my screen.
Okay.
It's too much. Yours isn't moving.
Yeah, it's not. Maybe I have
Mine's
to just
moving.
check out. So Angela said that
Here we go.
Dad is back with their Superfruit. They needed to bring that back. I'm so glad to hear that, because when they
Oh, really?
yeah, my hair was back the hay.
But yeah, Aussie is affordable, and it's great to detangle with. I love it. You know what we just bought? Or at least I wanted to try the brush, the tangle teaser.
We saw that.
That pink brush.
Did you buy it the other day? I don't think you bought it yet. I want to try that.
No, maybe not.
Yeah. My foot's itching.
My hand's itching.
MJ Garner in the room. Xavier said, "Hey,
Is it worth the purchase?"
Again, with no sound. Okay, so Curls and Make It said Aussie is a necessary item. I can't do wash day without it. Wow. I don't know, maybe it's the smell. My bougie days, it just didn't meet my qualifications. it was.
Oh, is that what that means? When your hands itch, that means you're getting money? Is that what that means?
Oh, okay.
My hand is like, it's itching so bad right now.
Aussie is really good. Okay.
No, the Tangled teaser, like, it's like a pink one. I think it's an Ulta.
Is it like?
But I keep seeing people with it on Instagram, and I'm like, is it good? Because we use the texture wet brush, but it seems to be like the new hottest brush that everybody's using. But it's like the Tangled teaser, and it's pink, and it's like long.
I've always seen the Tangled teaser like when it was like kind of like a clumpy. It looked like almost like an exfoliator or something. And
yeah, but
it
now
like
they
a
like
weird
they
kind
turned
of
it
a
into a
shape.
brush with a handle.
Okay. It is sold out, but you can pre-order. What do you use, LoriAnne? For what, MJ Garner? For detangling? Yes, I love that brush better than Den Mente. I had a 20% coupon from Ulta, and it is $10 something, originally $14. Okay. Yosha Loretta says, hello ladies. Detangling, what do I use for detangling? As far as a brush or conditioner. For conditioner, anything, any line that I'm using at that moment. So, for instance, today I washed my hair with the Alikay black soap shampoo, and I grabbed their conditioner, and it did the job. As far as like, if my hair is super, super tangled and I need something with a lot of slip in it, I always gravitate towards that Afrotastic. Or, like I said before that, it was the Curl Junkie, Curl Rehab. To me, that gets the job done. Those are just like the two standouts. To me, conditioners, as long as they have just a little minuscule amount of slip in them, will get the job done. In my hair, except when I just have those kind of like dreads, like the longer my hair gets, and definitely since I put the highlights in them, you see more dreading, more fairy knots, more tangling on itself, more like it's time to chop some more. Like I said the other day, I need to go severe again. I keep saying it, and then one day I'm just going to do it. I keep talking about it. I talk about it so much, you're so sick of me talking about it.
What?
My hair.
Your hair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
how
I don't know.
Chop it.
And it's almost like your Harry Potter. Like you cut it and then it grows back overnight. So like I don't know.
Why it's this length, I think. It was quite a journey. When we looked at those videos last night, I said, oh my gosh, I remember how short that was. Okay, I said, but I don't know if I want to go back that short now. When I looked at some of those videos earlier on. Yeah, no, it was quite a journey. Jen loves nail polish. I guess I missed part one.
Yeah, it froze.
Harry Potter. And I always said that, like, don't say you don't like my hair. It's like, I'm not Harry Potter. My hair's not going to grow back overnight. So don't say that. Like, you're just standing there vulnerable.
De-curly, do you mean like all the way back in the day? Like back when I was transitioning, it was sharp? Like, she said it was sharp. Like, meaning like crunchy looking, pointy looking?
Wait, what was that?
De-curly said my hair was so sharp back in the day.
So sharp back in the day.
Oh, or just you mean LoriAnne? You rocked that short hair. Who are we talking about here?
Yeah, I did rock that short hair. And I think I want to rock it again.
I wish you would just do it, so then we can just stop talking about it.
Except I didn't like the back when I said, oh my gosh, last time when I saw the back, it just looked weird, like at the side. Like, I wish I could take it back maybe 6 months
she meant LoriAnne.
ago.
Yeah, your short hair.
I did. Yeah, somebody asked me the other day in the comments, would I ever consider? I'm like, absolutely. I said, I'm considering as we speak, as I'm typing this comment, I definitely am. And I don't think it's going to be like a curly cut kind of thing. I think I'm just going to go back to just my regular salon where they just get the job done, okay? Because I'm about business now. It's just like, it's not trying to like shape and style this curly hair. I want it cut, okay? So I think curly stylists tend to try to keep that volume and keep that, your hair growing. And like, I don't want a curly cut. I want my hair cut. Cut.
So I saying, are you going to do it?
I'm thinking about it, guys. I
Girl.
am. 2019, not bothered.
She's gonna pop up in our first 2019 video.
I like change. I cannot keep something just forever. I've always been like that from a young age all the way up till now. Okay, I've always just done drastic things throughout my life when it comes to my hair and looks and all that. 1 minute my hair is long, shoulder length. Next minute it is super short. I did it when I was pregnant with Adam, super short. One day I just went and my hair was long, and next it came home. It was like, it made Halle Berry's hair look long, because it wasn't like I scalped, but I just liked a very short, stylish look. So I never had any problem when I was 15 in high school. Cut it all off, no problem. So I never really looked at it as my hair grows fast. I just looked at it as what I wanted to do at the time, and it's hair.
Angela, our P.O Box is in the description box on our on this video. It's in the description box on most of our videos now. It's also on our Instagram page and on our community page. But if you check the description box on this live, if you scroll to the bottom, our P.O Box is there.
See, she said, Evelina Rodriguez said, "Do it. It's hair. Yep, it grows back."
Yours certainly does. I need chapstick again.
Okay.
You gonna give me the Kapari this time?
You want the Kapari? You have to do change. You have to keep things changed because it's just. I saw somebody the other day. You showed me a picture of a girl whose hair was shoulder length, and then she chopped it, and it was cute. I'm like, see, she should have stopped there. But you know, beauty is the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
Okay, so just because I say doesn't mean it's so. But then she's shaved her head. Okay, so to me that's far. Like I'm not about shaving my head. Okay, I won't
just want
go
it
that far.
short.
But I want it short. I want it pretty short. So. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a short haircut. Many can look super cute, yeah. Because the goal always in the natural community is length, 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 length checked, growing your hair. Okay, so I did it. Now what? Now I just have long hair. Now what do I do every day?
Live your life.
Then now, yeah, but it's just like boring. Like it's like, what do I do with it? There's just so many products. Like, I already know what the results are going to be.
Melissa Torres, I'm not cutting my hair now.
I already know what the results are going to be when I put the products in my hair. But if it's short, I'll be like, oh wow, like look at it, like it's cute. Like these products really like made a difference. It made it curlier. It, you know, like I already know what a product is going to do now. My hair, I'm used to it this length.
Bye, Casilda Harrison. Safe
So
travels.
I need change.
Yeah, no, you're probably gonna pop up 2019 with short hair.
I say that all the time. TJ Lightfoot, and my grandmother always said it. That when I think sometimes older people think that they have to have long hair to look young because younger people are known for long hair. So for me to get a head full of hair like Taylor and have it down, that would make me look so long and drawn and age me probably about 10 years. It would smack on my life. Whereas people don't realize that when you cut your hair in short and tapered, it takes so much away. Like your face just looks so much more youthful when you take that all that hair. Hair ages you to me. Is it just me? I don't know. Does anybody ever agree with me when I say that? Like long hair does not make you look young. To me, long hair makes you look long and drawn and older. My opinion.
Maybe when you're older, because like my hair's long. I don't think.
Oh,
I look
not
old.
you. I said
Older women.
Older women. I think they think that having long hair makes them look young because younger people are known for having long hair. They don't realize that shorter hair changes the features on their face. It makes
You
them.
really got these people saying long in the tooth.
It changes the features. Okay, long hair is bringing my face down, is making it longer. Bringing it up here is bringing up youth. Okay, it's euthanizing my face. All right, long hair is not. It's draining me. It's drawing out. It's pulling out the age. What IG curls am I making? Oh. Xavier said, I just trimmed my ends 7 days ago. I just trimmed my ends about 7 hours ago. I keep trimming my ends. I can identify LoriAnne. See? Euthanizing.
Harry, what are you talking about? Harry's so funny. I can't.
I know next one. I need long hair. Oh, okay.
I wish I could have my bangs and short hair again, like that look. Even though it wasn't really short, but like.
Are you serious?
I know. It took me forever to actually really like it, and now that I don't have, like, I wish I could kind of have I wish I could go back and forth between this and my bangs, because I feel like my hair was fuller, and as my hair gets longer, it like kind of loses volume. But it was like cute the way I used to swim that water, like half down, half up with like my bangs, like, and then they grew out, and that was that. But
I think you like length. I think you're afraid to like really get in there with some scissors and like cut.
absolutely.
Yeah, so I think you're just used
I look
to
like
your
Spencer.
hair. I think I didn't say that short, but I think 2 to 3 months, 4 months tops, like you need to like substantially cut your hair, and I think that you don't. And I think that when we looked at those videos last night trying to gauge what were going to be the top 5, we were like, oh wow, remember your hair was like that? Oh wow, remember how short your hair was? It just looks fuller, I think. It just adds an entirely different look. So when I saw those videos last night, I already was thinking it, and this I'm like, oh my gosh, like the journey's fun. It was fun. Yes, it was long when I look back at the pictures, but it was different, and I'm not afraid of different. And to take that journey again, why not? Encourage the new ones on the channel that might be going through that. Like, who's big chopping with me? Well, let's all big chop.
2019, we're all starting over.
Right? Start over. Seriously. By choice or because Lori said so.
I ain't going as short as you, though.
Yeah.
It took me a year to get my hair back to where it looked before it was cut. It took a year. Like, basically, I got my hair cut back in December. And my hair, like, the color and everything looks just like my hair looked before I got it cut. And those bangs and everything.
Indeed, I have a pet. Spencer looks like his own person. You three look like individuals. Okay, but they look like siblings, right? But I think that you guys look an awful lot like you and Spencer, right?
People think we're twins, but we're like, we're 17 months
Yeah, I
apart.
used to pass you all off as twins when you guys were younger when I wanted to get into like for one price. Twins, got it. They're twins. I always had a rogue life in me. I was born to be rogue. I know, Tia Price, if only it would stay, but not quite right now, like only if it would go up a little bit higher and a little bit more tapered. I like the fullness of it, but it keeps growing. It just keeps getting longer, and I just don't like the longness of it. Tonight I had to do more scrunching, even though I did a full wash and go today. Before I came on, I had to spray in the refresher because this part up here is just long. Like, what do I do with this? I can't even kind of...
What do you do with it?
I can't even, like, cut the ends and kind of make it short because I'm not cutting enough anymore to make it short to do something. The parts here are just kind of, like, hanging down.
So what do you
it's coming
want?
down.
Like, how short are we talking?
I'm talking, like...
Like, which YouTube video, like back, like...
I loved it. Oh, okay, that Talia Waheed video. I said, oh my gosh.
That's not that far from this, though.
Yeah, it was shaped a little bit differently. And I don't seem to be able to get the message across. When I say cut, I mean cut. And I think Joe just keeps shaping it, making it bigger and I don't want it shaped and bigger. I want cut. I want taper. I want cut. I want to bring it back to. Let me show you guys what I want to bring it back to. Okay, where were we at? That was. Oh yeah, videos. What was that? What's that? How long ago was that? That was in the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah, Xavier. So as my hair grows, like my curl pattern definitely gets loose. Like, I feel like my hair is like 3A on my ends, then like 3B in the middle, 3C in my roots.
Yeah.
So my ends are definitely like looser than the middle part of my hair, and then it's the tightest in the roots.
I think that's what I'm finding. My hair is just getting longer because it's just growing.
Good night, Evelyn. Oh, and Sabrina. She's going to. Good night.
Good night. Oh my God, I'm looking for what I want.
Like, the look was cute after about a month and a half. Like, when I first got my bangs cut, they were way too short. They really shrunk up. But then once they came down and they like stayed here, like, I liked them. So it took like a month.
I don't want to. All right, so I don't want to click on it, but all right. So see, like that was this was the Talia Waheed one. Can you see it? How can I get? All right. See how the bang, see how the back is short and it's choppy. It's full, yes, but it's not long. Like this, what I have right here now is long. Okay, no shape
if I can get
to
a
me.
picture.
I like that Talia Waheed one. That was like the perfect length. It was face framing. It was nice. And that was shortly after.
I feel like that would grow out in about 2 seconds.
It didn't though.
You would cut your hair to that and
let me see. When did it
grow
start?
out.
No, there was quite a few videos that stayed that length. Look at all these videos that we did and it was about that length. Even when we did the first CURLMIX one, it was still that length.
It's starting here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I can't get it. I overspoke.
So that's about the length I want, and I talk about it so much. I know I'm going to do it.
Video. Yeah, I wish you would.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't start that again.
Just do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm just starting to not look busted. How long did you look busted for when you cut your hair? There is a point where...
How long did you look busted for? Even going natural. Like, we were talking to somebody in Walmart one time, and she's like, she doesn't want to go through the transition or the big chop phase because, like, she's going to look busted. I'm like, we all have looked busted. Most of us, 99.9% of us had to go through a big chop or a transition to go back natural.
Yeah.
And we all look busted at some point.
Yeah, I had to go through that whole Taryn Guy video and her explaining that we all look busted. We look like Gumby, and it's so true. You know, the top is all extra big, the back is extra short, your head is lopsided. Oh my gosh, everybody goes through that horrible phase.
Oh, Xavier said the Camille Rose Aloe Whipped Butter Gel video. That was really short. So I'm thinking
Oh, my hair was super
I'm thinking
short.
of
yes.
the before you got the cut, the Camille Rose, the Almond Jai, and the curl maker. Your hair looked cute in that one. It was like shorter in the back and fuller up here.
Yeah, but my hair was longer. The one that Xavier's talking about, I saw that one last night. Yes, my hair was that was when we were like 98 degrees in that room and you just kept going on and on and on. I saw that last night and I said, that's super short. Now, do I want to go back that far? If it happened, it would happen, but would I bring that picture in? No. But if they cut it, I wouldn't really be concerned because to me it would be a lot less work. This is a lot of work, a lot of detangling.
I wish whoever, like, whenever you go and get it cut, please cut some hair off. Like, cut your hair. Like, I can't just cut it off.
Okay.
And let it grow. Like, just do it.
I'm almost to the point of,
because you keep going back to Joe, love Joe, submit. Like, we keep driving to New Jersey, and he's cut your hair, and it looks good for, like, 2 weeks, and then you grow it out, literally in 2 weeks, and I don't know why.
I'm almost about ready
cut it off.
to straighten it out so that I can go to Christine, because Christine knows how to cut my hair short and tapered, like that Halle Berry look, okay? But it has to be straight in order for her to see the angles that I want. I don't want to, but I think that's the only way this message is going to get across, that I mean cut my hair. Cut some hair.
That so you can see LoriAnne's hair straight.
Yeah, I want it straight, so, because she is white, and I don't know if she'd know how to handle this, and she's probably not going to give me the angles that I want. It has to be straight so she can cut those angles.
How you gonna straighten it? You
I'm going to,
you need me to do it?
No, girl, don't get overly excited about the heat. But it's gonna be cut off anyway.
Different.
It's gonna be cut off anyway, so the heat damage, whatever the straightening is gonna happen, is gonna be cut anyway. But it has to be straight in order for them to comprehend that I want that very short, edgy look. Curly hair is not going to. They're not understanding this.
Yeah. Shanbury Williams, no, I never big chopped. I transitioned. Like, I never actually took scissors and like cut my hair really short. But when I first went natural, my hair was like down basically to my waist. It was super, super long, but it was texturized, so it was like just stringy and long, like down my back. And I had just gotten my relaxer, and then I dyed my hair, and it fell out to actually about where my hair is now. Completely fell out. So it wasn't really a big chop, but it was just strings and missing pieces and bald patches. And I basically went natural from there. So I transitioned from that point. So it wasn't a big chop where I took scissors, but my hair completely fell out. And I basically transitioned from that point.
It was horrible.
Ma, because my hair never got straight, and I'll never forget, I went to a quinceañera, or a sweet, I think it was a sweet 16, and I straightened my hair, and I had just gotten it relaxed, I got it dyed, so my hair was like bone straight, as like straight as it could get.
And you didn't know, you kept saying, wow, my hair has never been this straight.
It's never been so flat.
Because there was so much hair loss that there was nothing really to have bulk.
It was just falling out.
It was just bone straight because there was nothing.
And then once I got in the shower, it just came out in my hands. As my hair like went back to being curly, I was just like, oh my gosh. And I came basically running out of the bathroom with like clumps of hair in my hand. And you sat me down, you were like, get the AFO-G. And like, we started putting AFO-G in my hair. And that's basically when I was like, okay, no more dyeing, no more relaxing. And I wore my hair in a ponytail that had about this much hair in it. It was literally so thin, and I had no hair in my ponytail. And I always had like a slicked gelled bang here in a bun or something. Like, my bun was microscopic too. But
yeah, I'm looking for some
I went from having long hair, basically stringy and relaxed, to having no hair. And it was just a mess. And it was crazy. And but that was my look for
but you survived
2-3 years. That was the look. Once I got used to it though, and like it stopped falling out, I wash and go that. Like I went back to gelling my hair and doing all that kind of stuff, but I just had to wait for it to grow back. But I wash and go my transition hair.
Yeah, what more can you do?
Yeah. That's why, like, when people, like, see people who are transitioning, like, oh, they should cut their ends, or why are they wash and going with 2 different textures? Like, mind your business. Like, I wash and go'd my entire transition. I always had my hair out, and I was in pictures thinking I was cute. That's the only way I knew how to do my hair, was do wash and goes. And that's what I did. I had my transitioned wash and go.
Would this be some transition strings?
Those would be them. Yep,
Okay.
there they go.
All right, guys. There's some transition strings.
That was a wash and go. Hold on. Let me see. That was, hold on, we have to like tilt it back. Oh my gosh, why is this so bright?
And see, and that's the short hair. It has to be straight to be cut that short.
You guys can't really see, but yeah, it was busted. It was busted, but you can kind of see.
That's true.
It was all like strings.
And mine was all cut like that because hormonally I was losing hair, right? So I took it down as far down as I could take it.
Yeah, it says too bright. I don't know why it's so bright. I'm sorry. But it was all strings.
Yeah.
And I wore my crunchy one.
Oh yeah, no, it's
No,
too.
see, I think it's the light. Maybe I should click the light really quick. Maybe.
Yeah, let's see if you can see it. Well, my hair was definitely coming out at that point because that little piece, like my little security blanket piece there, that eventually shriveled up and fell out. Let me see. Can we see it there? Oh, why is it so bright here? Maybe turn down some of this lighting here.
Let me see. Does it work? Kinda. Oh, a little bit better. A little bit. Kinda. Sorta. Not really. I don't know. Maybe we'll post them on our Instagram and let you guys scroll through and see. We'll do some throwbacks. It's not working.
Yeah, but I mean, we all go through the string phase.
But like back when I went natural, like there were no YouTube videos to watch. Like I didn't even know I was going natural. I just knew I had to stop putting relaxers in my hair. So whatever my hair was gonna do, I guess it was gonna do.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to do twist outs or braid outs or buns or like anything. I just did what I always did. Do you guys get tired of wash and goes? No, because for us, that's so easy. Wash and goes are easy. Having to do braid outs and twist outs, like that changes like our curl pattern, and it never lasts. It never lasts. Wash and goes are the easiest thing for us to do. They're quick.
Yeah.
Like some people, braid outs and twist outs are easy and
I
quick and
know.
fast. That's for our hair, not at all.
It's cute when we first undo it, but then it starts going back to its natural curl pattern unless we either would have straightened it out and then rebraided. Somebody told us one time dry. That would be the only way that it would get its own distinct curl pattern or its own distinct textured pattern. But to start this, no matter how soaking wet, no matter how dry I do this, it always I have a very distinct curl pattern, and it always resorts back to that curl pattern. So there's not a braid out here, there's not a twist out that I can do that it will take on that textured pattern. It always goes back to this.
Yeah. Yep, so wash and goes are my favorite.
Yeah.
They're the only thing we've ever done. Yeah. And when we try to literally like a project or like a, getting your hair done for an event, like getting like that's like a braid out or a twist out or something. Like for us, that's like doing our hair. Having to do, like if we're going to do a braid out or a twist out. But that's a project. To sit down and braid our hair for it to not work. For it to not work.
Yeah, for us to start unraveling it and we're like, what does this look like? Like there's no difference. We have a video and in the beginning we kept trying to find the textured pattern, like, okay, this worked good, and you guys said, no, okay, you guys did good, but at the end of the day, if you really look at it, the amount of work that went involved, that we did to do that, it wasn't worth it. It did not change it that much.
Type 4, in my opinion, get the best twist outs and braid outs. They're always like shiny and like flawless, and ours just don't turn out that way. Yeah. They don't work out for us
You can start seeing our hair getting fuzzy as we're taking it down, and you just know that it's just a mess.
And then having to like separate the curls and like fluff it up, yours always reverts back to wash and go.
Yeah.
It looks just like a wash and go.
It does, within like a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
All that work, all that spray bottle, all that cream and styling gel.
Yeah, I think that's why we had to bring other things to our channel. I'm like, Mom, we're just gonna be doing wash and goes, like, so that's why we tell stories and like that kind of thing. Like we have to do something else. I'm like, besides just wash and go.
I know, because like our whole channel's a channel of wash and goes. Like, there's just so much. That's why I said it's time to cut my hair. There's just so many wash and goes I can do.
So many wash and goes.
So many products I can try. Guys, I'm leaving the channel. I'm bored.
We're hiring on the channel in 2019. And I try to do things like back when we first opened our channel, or like I started really doing tutorials. Like remember we said that had to have it. I went out and bought flexi rods and roller sets and what are those things? Curl formers. And I was like, I'm really about to be like a natural YouTuber, like of the world YouTube. Like I'm dead serious.
At you, and then I'm like, I'm not doing all that.
I got one successful flexi rod set, one ever, and after that they're all busted. Like I can't do flexi rod sets. one Easter, I tried to do curl formers, and my hair was so dry. I hate those pictures. That one Easter. I think that was when you first stepped out with your curly big chop. Your short curly big chop.
Yes.
And I did a curl. I keep saying Transformers. A curl former set, and it was so
that
bad
was the
and
Easter
dry,
guys
ugly.
of the Good Friday, where my husband was in the car and he was very impatient. It's just like basically the cars I basically pulled out. We had to go to church to do a play for Easter, and I think that day I tried a Miss Jessie's curly pudding or curly meringue, and my hair looked a mess.
Do you guys want to see Miss Jessie's on this channel? We've done maybe. What have we done? We've
never done Miss.
We've done the multicultural curls and clear. That's it. But we were heavy into Miss Jessie's back in the day.
I owned everything Miss Jessie's.
Yeah. Do you guys want to see Miss Jessie?
But getting back to that story really quick. So that Good Friday, I had been slicking my hair back, slicking it back. Nobody knew I cut it as short as I did, and I just did not have the confidence to wear it. But that night when my husband was in the driveway, honking the horn, like basically it's time to go, I just ran out, fluffed up my hair, in midstream of big chop growing back, Gumby. It was just a mess. And I said, if I could sit in church Friday night for Good Friday, Sunday was going to be a breeze. And all of a sudden, like the turnaround, the confidence that I had that Sunday, it was so cute and curly and short. And that Friday night, it was just a mess. But if I could walk out in public with that on Friday night, Sunday was a breeze. And from Easter Sunday on that year, Easter Sunday of 2017, then confidence overload at that point, and then I went anywhere and everywhere with my short hair.
Leslie LeBron, I don't think so. The curl formers I think would work fine in your hair. They did they stretched they changed my curl pattern. Like I had to do it wet. You do it wet. Definitely work in small sections. The first time I did it, I think I worked in the sections were too big and it took forever to dry. You got to do small like sections of hair. Put some product on it, and like your curl will your hair will spiral up. They definitely work.
I know.
Curl formers.
Curls in the Making said, do the new Honey Curl product. That is the hardest product to find. It's definitely not on the ground, as I always say, in stores on the shelves. I've never seen it. And to order it online, you have to pay just as much for the shipping as you do for the product. The product might be $16 and the shipping's like $13. And I am not paying $13 for one little tube of product. No way.
Yeah, no, Miss Jessie's products are kind of up there. I don't know why, like, we'll spend money on some, but, like, not others. Like, I don't know why that is.
I know. I know. Why
I did hear that the Curls, the Curls, the Green Collection, that just one of their products, the Bamboo Protein, is $20. And I was just kind of like, whoa. That's a little hefty. Like, I don't know if I'd spend $20 on a Curls product, but I would spend $22 on a bottle of Dad gel. I don't know why that is. Maybe because Dad just across the board is known for their prices. They came out the gate with those high prices, so that's what we know them as. Same thing with Diva Curl. But if you're like an affordable line, and then you want to start slapping some high prices on your products, like, you kind of get the side eye from me a little bit. Like, I don't know.
Miss Jessie's back in the day, they were pricey, and they still are very, very pricey. But there's so much competition out there now that to me they're not the end all and be all. Though I would like to do a series on our channel. I would like to do all those products again, just to kind of see now that we know more. And we know more, we say when you know more, when you know better, you do better. So back in the day, I would use those. I used to mix, I remember the curly pudding and the curly meringue to kind of get like my own consistency. I think curly meringue was more for like 3Bs, kind of insinuated. I didn't know that at the time, and I was using the curly pudding, and it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. The curly meringue was too much, and I started mixing the two. Then we had
We like the baby buttercream.
I love that.
We love that. I use that to refresh my hair all the time.
But not to style. It was always to
refresh it. I always used to just slap that in my hair as a refresher.
And the regular buttercream had that very pepperminty kind of stimulating feel. I loved all the conditioners. Remember the pink one?
Yeah. Chris Garcia said Miss Jessie's is too expensive to be subpar. Yeah. They're expensive. Like that, the big baby buttercream is what, like
$56.
$56. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, let us know if you want us to, like, dive in the line. We'll see what we can.
The pillow soft curls, that smelled like straight up
Those bottles of stuff are good, though. Like, the quick curls, the pillow soft, the jelly soft, the multicultural, like, those bottles, we loved all of those.
Yeah, but those prices are, like, they used to be 16 now, they might be 22.
They
but
vary.
I think it depends. I was going to say
they
it
vary.
depends.
Like,
yeah.
I think the multicultural's, like, 16, one might be 22, one's 18, one's 12. Like, they vary.
And then they have coily. They have now they have transitioners.
Yeah, one's
okay?
for transitioners.
I'm very curious
coiling.
about how can you make a product that's for transitioners. I was very like intrigued by that product, that it was for transitioners. I said, how can I tell that? What if I put it in my hair and I'm not transitioning? What would it do?
Right.
So that the idea that they make it for transitioners, what is the consistency of that product that would be labeled a transitioner's product?
To me, it's almost like making like natural hair products like just for men. Like, sometimes I'll get guys ask me, like, I'm a guy with curly hair, what can I use in my hair? I'm like, everything we use is the same thing. Like, so I feel like transitioners, you're still trying to style your hair. Like, so I feel like you could use natural hair products. You don't need a bottle
it's not
that says
put
for
a curl
transitioners.
and a relaxed section of your hair. Transitioning
Right.
is two different textures. So this part is relaxed, this part is coming in, and it's curly. How does a transitioning product make those two
It's almost like
textures
trying
the
to, like,
same?
goop you a little bit. Like, you see, it's like, oh, that's me. Like, this is going to do something.
It's probably for new naturals
Yeah.
that don't know any better. Yeah, and that they would see that and they would say, I'm transitioning, let me get this. That's got to be what it's for.
But you know what I think the misconception is sometimes in the natural hair community, which I kind of like, I didn't really go off on a CURLMIX ad, but I like had to post because sometimes I'll see the CURLMIX ads running and I'll see comments on their ads saying, her hair's all really curly, or when I use this, like, my hair didn't look like that. This product won't make your hair look like that. I feel like people think a product is going to make your hair look a certain way. Like, products are supposed to, like, bring out the best in what you have on your head. It's supposed to bring out, like, your texture, whatever your texture is. But I think sometimes people think I use this product and my hair's going to look like this, like Bounce Curl. People thought Bounce Curl was going to give you curls, and they say on all their ads, like, this won't give you curls. It's going to, like, enhance what you have. No product is going to put curls on your head or make your hair look a certain way. So, like, people are, like, sometimes in the comments on different ads or, people's YouTube videos, like, my hair didn't look like this, or our hair's not going to come out like that. And I'm like, it's not supposed to change your texture.
I don't know if they do it just to challenge the company and do that, because it constantly pops up the same questions and the same nasty intonation when you see, say, a 3B in an ad, and then a 4 will come in. It didn't do that for my hair. Well, it wasn't supposed to, nor would I be able to get, like, the braid outs and the twist outs that a 4 can get, because my hair just does not move that way.
Yeah.
And so I think it preys on people that are very insecure with their hair texture, whether it be 3 or 4. I'm a respecter of no person's hair texture at this point. Okay, anybody's hair. I'm very insecure about my hair texture when I want to do braid outs, and I've seen some sickening braid outs, okay? But my hair just does not braid out in that way.
Yeah.
So I think that these brands sometimes prey on those people. It's like, for instance, Curl Junkie, curls in a bottle, okay? For someone that could be maybe 13, 14 years old and see everybody going natural and see a lot of 3B models out there, and then they get curls in a bottle thinking that they're going to put it in their maybe relaxed 4 hair and think that they're going to get curls on their head. I think sometimes these brands do have to stipulate on the bottles, it's not going to give you curls, okay? Curls in a bottle is just like a hold if you already have curls, and I wonder, does it have to be stipulated? Maybe for people that are new to the natural hair community.
Yeah.
That, it could be different phases that you could be. You could even be a transitioner. You may have those curls. I had them underneath all that relaxed hair, but I didn't know that. I could not take curls in a bottle and slap that on my relaxed hair, though I had the propensity to have curly hair. At the time, I didn't know that I had it. And so to take curls in a bottle, think I'm going to create curls over relaxed hair, it's just not happening.
Yeah. So, like, CURLMIX says, the CURLMIX ads on Facebook are the worst. Like, their comments, like, Kim is so calm, she's better than me. But, like, their product says for all hair types, and it is, but it's your expectations. Like, it's going to look different. CURLMIX is going to look different on somebody with wavy hair, someone with curly hair, somebody with kinky hair. Like, it's going to look different. So, the comments on her videos are just outrageous. Like, I don't know. But I think people need to keep that in mind with any product that you use. Like, what's it going to look like on your head, your hair, your texture, whatever that may be. It's going to look different texture to texture.
The Butlers, I like the Miss Jessie's Multicultural Curls Styling Lotion. That's the one we like. We tried the clear gel because I was dying to have that clear gel, and my hair was soaking wet. I looked like little orphan Annie. But yeah, Miss Jessie's, we were just thinking about some new things that we could do in 2019, and I said, what about going through Miss Jessie's? But no, I'm seeing a lot of people here saying that they can't afford them prices.
Yeah.
And for what, we've moved up the ladder now. Like, we're into natural, like almost practically organic products now. Like Miss Jessie's, we love you so much, you know, but I don't know. Can we go backwards to Miss Jessie's days?
I don't know. Some of their products, I don't know if we can get the hook up some codes. And like
I've never seen
like
any PR packages
like a
from
good one,
Miss
a
Jessie's.
good code for Miss Jessie's.
I've never seen anybody getting anything from Miss Jessie's. And that honey one, I really, out of all of them as of late, I want to try that honey one. But when I went on there, maybe it was last year's Black Friday, because it wasn't this year's. It had to be last year's. Yep. And when I saw buy one, they want you to buy one and get the other one for 50% off, and then you have to pay for that shipping. No way.
Crystal Garcia said, like, mixed chicks, too expensive, they need to step their game up too. Yeah, their little conditioner, even though it's good, that leave-in, like that really is a good leave-in, but it is, for that bottle, they could probably definitely lower that price. Love them some inch.
Yeah, that price. Even though I got that great big one, never used that great big $49. That was like the deal, that if you're going to get it and you like it, the way you used it that summer, that was just your go-to every single day. Back in my Miss Jessie's days, you were doing that mixed chicks every single day. That's the size, and you were going through those great big liter sizes. It might even been bigger than liter, so that was worth it. But that little $20 square, are you kidding? Yeah. Whatever ever became of that second line? We never tried that.
We did. We didn't like it. We have it. We have it, but we never did it on the channel. The second Mixed Chicks line, we have everything from it. I tried the styling cream, and I didn't like it. We thought the gel smelled like a man. It smelled like Axe body spray.
Yeah.
Straight up.
It smelled very masculine.
We didn't like it. The co-wash, I didn't like the co-wash. I didn't know what the curl sculptor was supposed to do. We didn't like the second line. I think it's in the box, buried somewhere.
Mixed Chicks is crazy expensive. Yep.
We don't have any coupon codes for Sotanicals. And I don't know why.
I know. We don't. And I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I know we were going to do a series for 2019 about the shady things of 2018. Some of the shade.
We spill the tea, some of the shade that goes on behind the scenes.
I know. Like, yeah, we definitely should have had a code for that. Like, see, Alikay, they know how to act. See, this is why I said it's all going to be all-inclusive. Okay, so something like that. We all been said Camille Rose has been shady to MADCURLS, because could we push that restorative co-wash any more than last year? And we did not intentionally push it. It's just that we talked about it. Everybody was obsessed with getting it. I was obsessed
shutting
with
down websites.
Yeah,
it's probably because you told her to park them jets. She wasn't having it. People had ordered and like they weren't getting their orders, and you were like, park them jets.
Come on back to Nell Stevens
and start mixing up that co-wash. Can companies take a joke?
I know.
That will be in our
No, I don't think they can. I don't think anybody can anymore. I was watching a video, maybe a drama channel or something. They said people just don't have a sense of humor anymore. You cannot joke. You cannot tweet jokes anymore. You can't say anything because people are calling you out for everything.
Girls in the Making, we were shocked. We were in Sotanicals Black Friday ad too. We were just as shocked as everybody else. We're like, oh, that's us.
And then had no code to offer y'all.
No codes.
Oh, Millie said the only leave-in I use is the As I Am leave-in and the Main Choice 3-in-1 conditioner. Yep, the 3-in-1 you guys told me about. Use that one. I use it so sparingly, and I don't know why in my mind I think it's just such a small bottle, and it's not any smaller than anyone else's bottle. It just looks so much smaller, so I use it very sparingly.
Set up an eBay store for what?
Are you planning to set up an eBay store?
They must not want my coins. I know, we'll be trying to throw our coins places and the people don't want them.
Yeah, I agree, Amanda. Is it Mandy Alicia? Sotanicals should give you coupon codes. They really should. They really should. For our sake and for you guys' sake, as much as we have pushed that Sotanicals on our channel in every way, as my grandmother used to say, in every foam and fashion. She meant form and fashion. To every foam and fashion. And every foam and fashion we did throughout the Black Friday, all through the summer, the
Series.
botanical series, correcting ourselves, learning the products, going back, testing them. I mean, Sotanicals has been a part of this channel for what? Every bit of.
Jen loves nail puff. They need to start sending products.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was shocked that we didn't get the Camille Rose products. They're like all their new conditioners and stuff, like their deep conditioners. Like we're always forgotten about when it comes to PR stuff. Sometimes it's like, huh?
We were talking about last night. We were getting mad all over again talking about it. I said that's why it's best not to have a memory. I said, see, sometimes some of the stuff I forget. It's best I forget about it, because when we started going through the videos that we're gonna make, the shadiness of 2018 and how we was treated out here, I'm like, you know what? I better turn over and go to sleep right now. I've been mad all over again.
I better just turn over and go to sleep.
Right.
It's okay.
I finally used Carol's Daughter deep condition for the first time, and it was okay. Oh yeah, we had a Carol's Daughter story last night. That one, when we did that collab.
Mom,
right.
Why are you spilling the tea right now?
Are we gonna say it for a video?
No, Mom, we're not doing that video.
Oh, okay, because that was really, really, really shady. That deal. Okay, this is why we don't do collabs. Okay, that was so shady. That man was on our radar the whole time of that collab. I don't even remember. It was so long ago. But I don't remember what. He disappeared. All right. He disappeared after the work was done. After they posted the video everywhere they could possibly post it. Man was gone. No sending. No, what is it? Do not return. No return to sender. No address. Nothing. He couldn't. And I said, I'm handling this. I said, if you don't come out of hiding, basically, I'm calling Lisa Price. Okay. I said it's time for what they say in Harry Potter, recompensation or recompense. I want recompense. That's what he said in Harry Potter. I want recompense. You want a punishment. Yeah. Okay? And I'm like, this is making no sense. We did the work. We did it to excellence. We did it to the specifications of what they wanted. The man had disappeared.
And he was on me. Like,
Pull the shingle
was
down.
Like I sent him the content. Okay, fix this. Like, everything was being fixed. Everything was being moved around. And he was, like, on me. Boom, 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 boom. And then once the video was fine and they posted it everywhere, like, we could not find that man for, like, our payment for nothing. The man disappeared. Like, pulled the shingle. I'm like, was this a real
Instagram
person?
page disappeared. I'm like, Taylor, where'd you find this man? I'm like, because it was like, a lot of times they come in through It's TaylorAnne because of your numbers on Instagram. And I'm like, is it an It's Telegram? It's a Telegram. Is it an It's TaylorAnne collab, and you're bringing me in on it? I have no problem with that, but I'm like, I need to know how far deep I can go into it with my mouth and get things straight. If it's your thing, though I'm in the video, I'm like, well, they really like reached out for you. I'm in it because people know us as MADCURLS, and we don't want to kind of break up the brand look of MADCURLS. We don't really like you doing something alone or me doing something alone. So we try to keep it together, but I don't feel like I have as much say in it because it really reached out for you. And so they reached out for you, but I said, oh my gosh, honey, please let me get a hold of that man. I've never seen such a disappearing act. Like, he was better than Houdini, okay? Like, he really disappeared.
and it went on. It was like a month we chased this man down. And finally you were like, basically, if you don't appear, like, I'm going to Miss Carol's daughter. I'm going to Lisa Price.
Yeah, and that afternoon.
As if you can reach out and touch Lisa Price. Like, I'm going to Lisa Price.
But I bet you that afternoon
That's when he's like, oh, we just mailed the check today.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, I thought so. Okay, I said, see, they used to play with these little 20-year-olds around here. I said, nobody play with me and my money. Okay, I said, he thought, he tried it. I said, people are just so excited to get like a little collab, okay? And then they do the work, and then people do that to them, and then little 20-year-olds just like go off like, oh, well, no, not here, not today, not this year, not me. Nope. That wasn't happening.
Yeah, no, it's stressful.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it was like after a month, he's like, oh, the check was mailed today. Like, how convenient.
Mm-hmm.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you weren't having it.
I was not having it. But I always like when I'm in on it, like, I'm like, when you do go off on the little It's TaylorAnne thing, I'm like, I have to zip the lips because it's like, it's your thing. But when I'm like, it was a MADCURLS. So I'm like, oh, this changes everything. Okay, this changes everything. They know there's a 50-year-old woman behind the scenes here, and I am not a child, and I do not play games.
Oh, your thing's dying.
Is it? Okay. Oh, thank you, baby. How'd you see that?
I saw Mama. Yeah, no, they were funny. And that's what you originally basically came on the team for, was to kind of be like my momager. But then I was like, how are you a momager? And you got in front of the camera. And we were watching another YouTuber, and she's like big, and she was showing like how her mom and her sister help. And I'm like, Mom, she's the momager. I'm like, but she's behind the scenes. I said, how did you get in front of the camera? How did you get from over there?
I was an invited guest.
What lines do you plan to share in the new year? We were kind of we were talking about that. I want to try the Mishi
I know my curl.
Curl Dynasty, Urban Hydration. I just saw someone say Texture ID, maybe Texture ID.
We always see
like,
Texture ID, and I'm like, I know we often hear that name. I'm like, we've got to try that.
Just spill more tea. What else you got?
Like, I'm just revving up for the night.
Right.
Just remind me, get mad all over again. See, that's why I say I don't mind having memory loss. Because when I remember, see that excitement, I get mad all over again. I start singing, and my voice reaches a crescendo.
Right. I can't.
Those feelings come back because he seriously disappeared. He seriously did.
And his texts were like boom, boom, boom.
And
boom,
that
boom,
was
boom,
that
boom.
was a difficult one because we were not comfortable. We had to say a line. I think it was a Mother's Day thing, and we kept filming that thing and kept stopping and kept filming and stopping and filming and stopping. I'm like, Tay, it's just
that
like
was
us.
the longest
Yeah.
video to film, and it was just a 1-minute Instagram video, and that was the longest video.
We just put a lot into it, and so I'm like, but you always think, okay, well, there's money on the horizon, and when that bag of money disappeared at the end of the rainbow. You know, I was just like, wow.
The end of the
And then,
rainbow.
but it's really a scary world out there in social media because how do you find these people? People can change their names. They can seriously pull the shingle down. I'm like, who is he? I never even heard of him. I'm like, I know it's Carol's daughter, but I heard that they even sold the business, so is it even Lisa Price anymore? I don't know. I think it's like L'Oreal now. I'm like, how in the world would we be able to find a big dynasty like that? How in the world will we ever get paid? This is BS. I was furious with that, and I'm like, and silence. Just I could not believe you could hear the crickets. Okay, I'm like, I can't believe he just kept emailing. Can you fix this, and can you do this? And that man would not shut up. And finally, when the work was done and he posted it everywhere, gone. I'm like, this has got to be the Twilight Zone. This is not real. This is not real. This is probably how some people do. Oh no, I was not having that. Mm-mm. But I don't like it, I think, because I think I see a side
Carol's
that...
questionable brother.
I see a side of taking advantage of social media youth or young adults, and I feel that people want so much fame all the time and want channels growing, and that's originally why I came on YouTube, because I'm like, you're not going to be taken advantage of by a long shot. So I think I came on there for that, and when I see this little shadiness go on, and they try it, I'm like, they don't realize what you're packing behind you. I'm like, this is not going down on our watch. This is crazy. You know, you did the job. Now, pay the money. People are so grateful. Oh, a little collab. So grateful
Hi,
for the
it's
collab.
Melissa.
I'm not grateful for a little collab because it was a whole lot of work. Okay, but work, you get compensated with a moolah. Okay, now it's time to cough it up. And so they want the work. They want to post you everywhere. And then people are afraid, oh, if I speak up, then I'm not going to get another collab. I didn't want the first one. Okay, but I took it. Okay, but I want the money for it. And so, but no, I'm not intimidated by if I say something, you know, then I'm not going to get another collab or whatever. Didn't want the first one to begin with.
And so me, as social media youth and influencer, like, we want collabs, but having you next to me, you're like, I don't want collabs.
Because I can't say what I want to say.
Crystal Garcia, I like Bounce Curl Gel. I went hard for Bounce Curl. I think I even have a Bounce Curl code where you save $1.40. Like,
You still waving around that code you waved around last week.
that was the first code I ever got, my Bounce Curl code.
Okay.
And it works. You save $1.40 on their $20 gel. But I like Bounce Curl. Bounce Curl works. We didn't like any of the cleansers or anything. That's where they kind of lost us. So I think that's kind of where we fell off as Bounce Curl influencers, because we didn't push those cleansers and stuff. I didn't really care for the cleansers, but we like the gel. The gel works. I used the gel for years.
Yeah, you swore by the gel. When I first came on the channel, we did a video. I think we did the Rockin' mask. They're kind of like all like intertwined in the kind of the same company.
Listen, man, was
Right.
it Mandiolisha? I don't make the codes, but I don't know what that is. Is that like 5%? I don't know. But when you use it, it's like $1.40.
You know, you're waving that try to code around like it's something.
It's TaylorAnne.
Like
Like,
it's-
save $1.40 off Bounce Girl. It still works.
And by the time you tack on the shipping, you know.
It's $1.40 less than you would have had to have spent.
Melanie Shevitz says, have you ladies tried Dippity Doo Curls, girls with curls products? No, we've seen them and we often talk about them on live. We've seen them. I was in the store one time in Marshall's and they had them all there, the whole line. I didn't get them. And you guys have kind of like on and off gotten them. And you guys like them, right? Whoever buys them.
Lady Unicorn, we're here every Friday. Every Friday night live, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time will be our next live. So next Friday, we'll be here.
Yep. Every Friday night, 8 o'clock.
Girls in the Making said, do they ever try you guys with just products and not payment? Yeah. That was basically our whole 2018 for the most part. Less towards the end of 2018. We said 2019, like,
Yeah.
we have subscribers. Our work is great. Like, and products don't pay light bills and rent. So, like, I think we were saying that 2019, we want to get paid.
I think we kind of like the pressure of the pressure off.
Yeah.
When you just get products, your opinion is your opinion. And I always say brands have to know their influencers and influencers have to know your brands. So if you're going to send products, realize that you're going to get an honest review. And if you can handle MADCURLS review, then great, that was fine. But then when things started getting tight around here and our truth video and all that came out, even though before that, because that Carol's daughter one, that happened way back when. But now, no, the money has to be a part of the mix now because it's how we make our living.
Yeah.
You know, so it has to definitely be a part of that.
But it's hard because, like, when it's just us, like, and it's the products, that we can tell the stories, we can have our personality, like, and when companies feel like they're paying you, they feel
I don't like
like
to be
they can
micromanaged.
put the squeeze on you. Yeah, like, fix this caption, you know, put this in there,
Yeah.
do this, like, let us do what we do.
Yeah.
But when they're paying you, like, they want you to do it a certain way, certain backdrop, certain color, certain this, certain that.
If they
like,
appreciate who MADCURLS is and what we bring to the channel, what we bring to the community, the two different ages, the talks, if we can keep who we are and do a video and they appreciate that, and there are a lot of companies that do in the past, then great. But if you're going to try to micromanage now, I can't do micromanaging because like our bond with you guys is too real and it runs too deep. We've done this for like what, almost 2 years now with you guys, and so I'm not gonna sell my soul.
Which is not common at all in the community or like on YouTube. Like, we definitely have a relationship with you guys, so it's like we're not like, we can't rook you guys or like,
Yeah.
you know, do what I'm like, we know our followers know us. So if you're trying to make us sell them a bag of goods, bag of garbage, like, they're not gonna, I mean,
and it would behoove people to listen to us because we try to tell curls they're not going to buy this. They're not going to have me rewording things. They're just not going to. I said they come for more than just a price. Everybody knows curls. Curls has been out there for years. People know where to find curls, and when they're on the market, out there December 30th, everybody will know. Go out and run and buy them. What we say is not going to make you buy it or not buy it. You want to try it. We all know curls. We all love curls. You saw the results. The results were the results. It's the other stuff that goes on that is kind of questionable and shady. And you cannot change people's personality. And so, and you guys saw it. I said to them, they're going to see right through it. They're not going to, our personality. They said, like, we're like two children being scolded.
Yeah.
Like, just sit there like deers in the headlight. The stories were gone. The personality was gone. It was just basically boom, 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 A, B, C. This is what you do. This is how you buy it. This is where you buy it. This is where it'll be released. So, this is what it did for our hair. Yeah. But the woman in the curlers in the bathrobe and all that, she was gone. Taylor was gone. Yeah.
Yeah, we know y'all. Yeah, y'all know us. We know y'all. So we try to tell that woman, we're like, you want us to refilm it? I'm like, the MADCURLS fam not gonna have it. They're not having it. I'm like,
too many of you guys had seen the first one. 1,700 people saw the first one. And I'm like, there is no way in the world that they're going to forget the first one. And I'm like, can we just put like in a little, what is that little box called?
Pin a comment or something?
Can we just pin a comment and just let them know that we overspoke about the protein? It's, you know, it's not that big of a deal. That doesn't have protein in every product, maybe just 3 of the products. Nope.
I know, Millie, my face was in serious mode. Like, when I watched the video back, I'm like, Mom, like, I hate this video. I'm like, but there's no way we're filming it for a third time. I was like, but I'm like, I look like my face is so serious the whole time because I'm like thinking of information. I'm like, okay, now tell them about the protein. And there's even like a thing. Like, she was like, oh, because we had to like get the video reviewed. She's like, you said that the product has no botanicals in it. It has botanicals. And like, I went back to the note she gave and she said it had no botanicals in it. So I'm like, I'm only saying what you said.
I think it was the way it was worded. It's almost like that book, eats, shoots, and leaves. And so it could be like I always say, you can eat, you could shoot, and then you can leave, or you can eat like shoots outside, like branches and leaves. Okay, it's depending on the way it's said. So I think they said no alcohol. Botanicals and no alcohol or something the way it was worded, and so it wasn't like fine-tuned the wording, and so you took it for one way, they meant it for another.
Yeah.
And so the communication was just like really off.
I was just so sick of all those like products and like the ingredients, because we don't get down in the ingredients like that, but they wanted, and someone was saying maybe because there was like backlash from their, what is it, the cashmere and caviar, because that wasn't vegan or something, so they wanted us to stress like certain things about the ingredients because of maybe some backlash from that line. I don't know.
Or maybe it had a lot of protein in that line, the caviar or something. I don't know. But their treatments, they're lines designed to treat, I think, at a certain time, maybe on your journey. But as far as every time you reach for, every time it's wash day, you do that. I think it's not meant for that. That's why those containers are very, very small. And they're very potent, and it gets the job done. You saw the beautiful results.
Yeah, no,
So,
the opinions and everything, those were true. Like, we loved, we don't get paid to change our opinion. Like, we tried the line, we liked the line. The line worked both times. You got to see both reviews. Like, it was consistent. I think even in the second video, I posted a picture from the first one, just so you guys could see, like, the consistency, our results from the first one and the second one.
Yeah, they were pretty
But
consistent.
they were the same.
Yeah.
So it worked,
no,
but
there's not enough money out there to change the opinion, because I kind of put myself in you guys' shoes and as being consumers, and I wouldn't want to be rooked. I wouldn't want people to tell me something all for money. Like, money is not everything all the time in life, and so I think that you guys respect us. You come to us for the honest truth, and it's just not fair for us to say something all because of just a couple of dollars that they're paying us. It's just not worth it. And so we want that, because you're going to find out eventually when you get the products, because we're pretty spot on.
I feel like with any channel,
when we say what we say.
Like, once you lose your audience trust, like, you basically might as well shut the channel down at that point.
Yeah.
Like if they don't trust, your opinion or your views anymore.
Because we're never too far off from what we say when we tell you guys to go out and get something, or you guys have heard us talk about it, and then you get it, you're like, oh my God, this is everything that they said it is. But for one time, we push something, and you're like, this is nothing like what they said. I wonder, like, was it the same company even? And so you got to find out eventually, how many times could people get away with that on a channel, lying, and their viewers don't get to the bottom of it.
I saw Crystal Garcia ask, where'd it go? Do we have a video of how we wrap our hair at night? Yes, we do. It's, what's it called? Our night routine.
Yeah.
I think if you type in MADCURLS, like, night routine, let me see if that works.
Yeah, it was like we did two, like we did morning routine and night routine.
Morning routine, how we take it down and refresh it, and then how we do. Yeah, so it's called, if you type in MADCURLS night routine, it should come up. We have preserving natural hair at night. We show how, like, we pineapple our hair. And so that was 3 months ago, the same. All the tea. We're back. Did you hear what I just said about our night routine? Was that heard?
Moving. You're back.
Yes. Okay. That was heard. Okay, cool.
That little heater just running up electric. My hands are like icicles. That's not doing nothing.
Should we bring it closer? Are you cold?
Yeah.
Or are you shutting down soon?
Yeah.
It's almost 11. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to we want to film our 2018 favorites tomorrow, so we have to actually get those videos ready and prep. What is prep? How do you say prepare in Spanish? Preparar. Prepare. To prepare.
Oh, there's Sharon Johnson. Had a meeting. Just got home. Bye, guys.
Okay, everyone. People are fading. Bye, Leslie LeBron. Bye, Micah Tyler. I know, we're fading too. You're cold.
Fading.
Your hands are freezing. FH Nurse Mom.
Right.
Bye, FH Nurse Mom.
Yeah, I know. We're going to be shut. It's like 11. Yeah, right? Yeah, so then we have to lug up all this junk.
I know. Love all this stuff upstairs.
Oh my gosh. Well, guys, it's that time. What's that song that you used to sing on In the Box?
Out of the box.
Out
Why can't you get anything right ever? In the box. Out of the box.
Out of the box? Okay. You knew the words.
It was what was it? It was so long farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again.
Mhm.
It's been great to play and sing together in the box. And now it's time to say goodbye. And then they do like the, and then they say it again. I used to love it. It was like, I think it was the, no, was it hand movement, clap, snap, or something like that. Who watched Out of the Box?
Okay, nighty night. Oh, it's only 7 here in California.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 3. Well, now it'll be 8, right? It's almost 11.
Well, good
Take
night,
rest. Can't
Maureen
wait to
Wilson.
see next video.
Was Maureen Wilson in the chat? Why didn't I see Maureen Wilson in the chat? Were you just chilling tonight?
Welcome home, Spencer. All late.
Yeah, check out the
Sharon, you gotta see the beginning of this because Spencer.
No, the first live.
Oh, the
It
first
shut down.
live,
The beginning of like
right.
the first live in the middle. There's like part 1 and part 2 tonight because the first one like froze and we had to start a new live.
Yes, but don't worry, you didn't miss it that much. Spencer doesn't have the personality like Adam.
They're telling us to get rest. They're excited for the video.
Yeah, like Adam came with all that personality, all
Yeah.
that aggression, and all that. Spencer is just a very mild manner. He's just monotone. Man of few words.
He lets you tell a few stories in the middle.
I told a few stories.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like really. But I told the story about the iron on his face.
The iron on his face and him
Him
throwing
away
sneakers.
sneakers, and I cried like a baby because
You did. You never cry, but you cried.
I think they're getting tired of that line. I never cry because
You
every
don't.
time they hear from me, I'm crying about something.
You
lately.
cried like your soul out, like somebody died. Like you were just like hot, like wailing.
I couldn't believe it.
Like it was a wail.
He actually threw away a brand new pair of school shoes.
Yeah.
And so, so he sat through that story.
Yeah.
But no, he has to report for duty at the reserve place right here. We didn't realize it was an army base here. So tomorrow he has to report for duty early in the morning. 6:45 he has to be there. So that means he'd have to leave here like 6 o'clock or something in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
All right.
But anywho.
All right, guys, we're heading to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare and go to bed. And I think that's it.
Put it together in a video. I know, we're definitely planning that, Denisha. They just don't know it yet. But they will. So it's a family thing. All right, guys.
All right, guys. We will see you guys next Friday and in our videos coming up this week. Yep. All that
All right.
stuff. All right.
Bye.
Everybody's saying they're getting their goodbyes in. Everybody's saying getting their goodbyes in.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Love you guys. See you next week.
Hearts.
Okay.
We're saying bye, 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 bye. All right, you want to press the button?
Let's press the button.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you guys soon. You gotta press the button.
I'm trying.
And you hit N.
All right.